Hey, amazing beings. Hello. Welcome to Friday. Free and Clear Fridays with me, Dr. Sarah. There we go. I just put my earbuds in, so apparently it paused. So how is your moment in this moment? It is Friday. I'm on point today with Free and Clear Fridays on Friday. How does it get any better than this? And it is a Friday leading into the holiday weekend, and we are celebrating that in the United States anyway. So how is your world? What is going on? Magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities? Or something heavy, something limiting, something that may not be pleasurable. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, okay? We're here, we're together, we can clear and get things lighter. It's really that easy. However, you have to choose it. And you have to be willing and open to the possibilities of creating something different and greater. Are you open to that? I certainly am, obviously. I wouldn't be here with you if that wasn't the case. So, let's start out with a clearing, okay? Everything that is heavy in this moment, all the emotional POVADs, and just a reminder of what that is, the points of view where you're avoiding and defending, that's keeping something locked into place, and all the feelings and emotions that are related. Let's now destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Wow. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyonds. And that clearing statement can be found on my website, and I will include the link here on the IGTV version of this recording. If not, you can check it out on just it's the Dr. Sarah Experience, the clearing statement. You'll find it on that part of the website. So yes, the clearing statement, access consciousness, love, love, love it. And thank you for the thank you, Teresa, thank you. And we are here to be able to use these tools in a way that contribute to greater, right? Us coming together, joining here, who knows what else is possible. There was a topic that popped today, literally. Everyone, that word literally. It's not really literally. But that's so funny because the word literally is thrown around a lot. So all the literally, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, on nine shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyonds. However, a topic did pop that has an energy to it that I find a lot of people get stuck in. Okay, it's a limitation of magnitude. So what is it? Obligation. Obligation. Wow. So how much are you obligating yourself to getting somewhere? Obligated to someone else, obligated to what you're doing, obligations. So how many obligations do you have that are keeping you from being in the choice of choosing what it is you would like to do? Everything that brings up, let's go ahead and clear that now. Right, wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyonds. Wow, did that have a charge to it? Whew. Obligation is such an intense space, and we don't even know probably how much we're doing it. It is like a doing. It's a space where I'm now obligated. Now I've concluded, now I'm likely to stick myself with it, to have to get something done, have to follow through with something because I'm obligated. So all the obligations that you have been stuck in a no choice, that keeps you obligated to something that you may be well done with. Let's destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Right, wrong, good or bad, pon, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. We might be done with a task already, but we're still obligated because we're not clearing whatever that was for us, whatever the obligation was. And do you ever notice when you set yourself up to obligation, that can carry across so many different spaces, so many different relationships. So how many relationships are you in that you've obligated yourself to be in? They're actually limiting you from being all of you and keeping you in the limitation from something greater. So everything that brings up, let's destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Right, wrong, good or bad, pon, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. So again, these poveds, and everywhere obligation comes into place, we avoid things we tend to obligate ourselves in, and we tend to defend against being obligated. Because with obligation comes commitment, right? How much of the time do you hear people are either afraid of commitment, fear commitment, or are needing a commitment? So whatever side you fall on, if you happen to fall on one side or another with this one, let's destroy and uncreate all of that. The need for obligation or for commitment or relationship, and the other side of the avoiding commitment of relationship. So everything that brings up, destroy and uncreate it all now, please. And let's revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate all of that. Right, wrong, good or bad, pon, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Whew. Wow. Now, obligation. Tune in. What is something you've obligated yourself to that you have yet to acknowledge? Again, obligation is something that you've committed to, connected to in a way that's probably limiting you, as we've been saying. So how much have you obligated yourself to this thing, person, situation that's now getting in the way of creating greater, getting in the way of you being you all the way? Everything that brings up, and all of the poveds, all of the points of view that you've been avoiding and defending that keeps this obligation locked into place, destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Whew. So, what are you noticing as we clear obligation? Have you even acknowledged how much you have been obligating yourself? Here's another question. How many obligations are you picking up off of other people that now is obligating you to their obligations? You don't even know it. However, you're just aware of how heavy it is. So everything that is, destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Right, wrong, good and bad, pon, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Obligations of others. Wow. So how much are you picking up off of other people, their obligations, that you think they are yours, but they're not? You're aware of someone else's obligation, and you think it's yours, but you limit yourself because of it. So all the obligations you're in based on other people's obligations that they're stuck in, will you now destroy and uncreate all that? And all the emotional poveds, the points of view that you're avoiding and defending with it that don't even belong to you. Let's revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate all those now, please. Wow. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon, poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Oh my goodness. Wow. Amazing. Really amazing what this is bringing up and what this is clearing. We're clearing on many levels with this one. We don't even know how much obligation. And, this is based on a lot of beliefs of what we're taught. what we're supposed to do. You know, have you ever heard someone in your world say to you, like, you've obligated yourself to it, you need to follow through with what you committed to? Is that a question or is that a conclusion? Is that a space of awareness or is that a strong point of view to limit you from really getting clear on if that's true or not? Well, it sounds like a lie and it really reads heavy. So all the obligations that you've obligated yourself because someone told you, you better follow through with what you said you're going to do. Otherwise, you'll disappoint people or you'll look bad or somehow you will fail. Let's destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Whew, right and wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Wow. That is really a beyond. There's more there. There's definitely more there. How many times have you been taught, everywhere you've been guided to these things that actually limit you from being clear on what that is? Because it's not even the idea of having to follow through with what you committed to. It's not giving yourself the choice to choose how you would like to navigate something. It's the no choice around that conclusion that's actually limiting. So, what it appears to be is really not what it appears to be. Everything that brings up, destroying and create it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Oh my goodness, I had no idea we were going to go into this direction or this would bring all this up. Very curious. And how many points of view of, again, other people's points of views and emotional poveds are you carrying around through being obligated to never want to disappoint? Are you avoiding disappointing and then defending against it by staying obligated to something even at the expense of you? There's another one. So let's destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Right, wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. So take one moment, tune into something this week that you've obligated yourself to. Are you in the choice of it? Are you in the conclusion of it? So if we clear out obligation, what's left? Choice to choose whether or not you would like to do whatever that is related to that situation. It's just a choice. It's a space of deciding what you would like to do based on the light or heavy. So all the obligations, rather than choices to choose whether or not you do indeed do the thing that you obligated yourself to, destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Right, wrong, good or bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. And it brings up the point of another area that we've talked about before, that I've brought on here before, and that is allowance. If you are in the allowance of you and not obligated to have to get someone to get somewhere or to heal them or to fix them or to change something, then you allow the other being, the other situation, even energies that go beyond. When we're in the allowance of that, magic and miracles can happen. It allows that being, that person, that situation to shift in a way based on its energy, its consciousness, its contribution, its choice, the person's choice. Because if you're obligating yourself, you're trying to do and fix and get everyone on board to something, then you limit the other beings from choosing it for themselves. So everywhere you've obligated yourself that doesn't allow the allowance of you or others to choose, let's destroy and uncreate all that now, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Because I can hear thoughts going on in your heads. This idea of like, well, if I don't do this, I've obligated myself, then this person will be disappointed? Or what if something, happens to them if I'm not doing this for them? And what if they are, unhappy with me? Or what if something goes wrong because I didn't do what I said? All of that. All the emotional and literal POVADs that are keeping that locked into place. Let's destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Right, wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all 9 shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyonds. So, I've been being in the space of being and utilizing the tools for a long time. It's been a number of years. And I'm here to say that when I really got to what allowance is and being in the space of allowing other people to choose as I started choosing for me in certain ways, it's really a game changer. And that's where it allows things to, you just have more ease for you and others, and you'll be surprised what an invitation that is for someone else to join you, especially if you've been stuck in a pattern with them for a long time, trying to get them to get it, but they're not getting it, or you've just given up because they aren't joining you, or you're working really hard to try to get it right for you. All that ends up just being that limitation. And as you start clearing that, as you get to other questions and choices for you, and you start choosing it and you do it differently, all of a sudden this other side starts to shift. And they start choosing differently by proxy. In other words, you choose differently, they're going to shift and do it differently based on you choosing differently. I call that change by proxy. It's not direct change on their part, but they're changing as a result of what you're choosing. Make sense? So anything that won't allow you to be that energy of choice and change and difference without the obligation to get anywhere, to make it significant, to try to get to the destination of whatever you're looking to create. We can bring things in, we can manifest what it is we would like to create, which the manifest is the what. Actualization is that it happens by choice on your part in this case. Actualization could be from the universe as well. But now we're creating something greater. And one thing I've committed myself to, not even obligated, I'm choosing to from here on out, no matter what, is to live consciously. Choosing to live consciously. And this is living consciously. And whomever would like to join me, fantastic. And whomever will choose not to join me, fantastic. It's up for them to choose. But I'm being it no matter what. So do you care to join me? Join me in the space of living consciously? Are you ready to choose it for you? Anything that won't allow that, if you choose, destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all 9 shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyonds. Wow. What a cool Free and Clear Fridays. I am sensing the shift of the energy in the air, the space that this now has is clear and available to you if you're to choose whatever it is you would like to generate and create without obligation. It's just a choice, after choice, after choice, a space of being and receiving. You can't be without receiving, and you can't receive without being. So, amazing beings, what are you going to choose now? What else is possible? Where we take prompts and we turn them into possibilities as if by magic of choice and possibilities. So let's end on this clearing. So what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, power, and potency can you and your body be to be in the space of choice, possibilities, receiving and knowing and being with total ease without obligation for all eternity. Anything that won't allow that, let's destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pon poc, all 9 shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyonds. Okay, have a magical week. And you know we can connect here again next week. You can check out all of my social media anytime you need some clearings. Check out old shows. Check out this show again. I wonder what else is possible now. And have an amazing week. And I will look forward to seeing you again next time. All right. Take care. Bye for now.